All right, I'm on hole number 9 of the Redwood Cup. Man, Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Let's go check out hole number 9. All right. Here we go. So I tried out some stuff. I've seen a bunch of people lay up over here. And I mean, like arc-wise, you know, if you come out here and you're drawing your little arc for your clubs, if you're out in this area right here, out in here, this area does give you an opportunity to either bounce off of this if you're short. You do a rough bump, or you could come right at it. You got 3 options there. This shot from over here, you got a pretty straight in shot. So, I mean, if you can clear out here, you got a pretty straight in shot. And I am 100% sure. I haven't really been paying attention to distances out here, but I'm sure that that's every bit of wood, and it is a big wood, I'm sure, if you got lower developed stuff. I came in here and I tried a max overpower hook shot, and I ended up hitting this tree, clipping this rock. I was right in this area right here. It was an easy eagle, but I was able to get up there. I did it with an extra mile and an apocalypse. And I was using this transitional line as my starting point. With my APOC, I was 5 rings out from this transitional surface. The wind was blowing with me when I tried it, and I left the wind in. If the wind would have been blowing in any other direction, I would have taken it out. But if you come out here, that is an option. I don't know that you could take any topspin off of it and get any better results because I clipped this rock, and you might get caught up in this rough. In my upper developed account, the shot that I've decided that I'm going to take is going through the trees right here and just trying to get out into this zone. So I've got a long iron in, but I'm not sure I can get that done. I was using a power 5 ball and I didn't have to use any overpower. I'm not sure I can get that done in this account. And if I end up in the rough out here, I am screwed. I am in big trouble if I end up in the rough out there, because there's no way I'm going to be able to make it on, because I don't have, my recovery clubs are not long irons, they're short irons. So I'm going to take 2 bags. I'm going to take a bag with an extra mile just so that I can see what the shot looks like. And then I'm going to, if that doesn't work, I'm going to switch to my QB big dog bag and just bring it around over to that other fairway. So I've got bag number 5 is my QB big dog, and bag number 1 is my little bit better bag. But if I get to the other side over there, that'll work. I got options. Titan. King of balls. If I decide to go to the layup shot to the left, I may switch that to a kingmaker just so that I get a little bit more curl. Opening up a pin chest, have no idea what was in it. I never really pay attention to the clubs. Eventually you open up a chest and you'll see a number flash up down there. I am a big fan of upgrading your clubs. I see people all the time that have maxed out clubs and they're participating in the club card trading, and they've got clubs that they haven't upgraded, and I never can figure that out. Okay, that's an extra mile with a white ball, and they can damn near get over there. So with a power 3, I might be able to get through this area and get over to here. That's really the shot that I want to do. In my upper developed account, I'm going over here on this side in between the rock and the tree. Getting greedy. Still trying to do a rough bump, but I'm trying to get out there just a bit further. The problem with doing that is that you need to do a rough bump, and you need to come in there and have a little bit of control. Otherwise, you can end up, oh, come on, bleed back out into the fairway. There you go. Whew. Close. That was close, because they would have been, they still might be screwed, but they were definitely going to be screwed if it ended up in the rough right there. So it's going to blow me 3 miles an hour forward. So there's 1, 2, 3 miles an hour forward. That's max OP. And forward. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for it. Hey, we're in practice here. Let's go for it. I'm going to aim right under that area right there. And see if I can get through. I'm going to hit that tree. I'm going to tag it. I tried to go around. I tried to go on the left-hand side of the tree instead of going in between that little one where I would have been able to do a pretty straightforward shot. I was trying to get greedy. That shot might work if I wouldn't hit it, if I wouldn't have tanked it. The deal is that these rocks, both sides represent some problems. You're taking a big risk trying to hit through that area. You catch those rocks just wrong and it'll kill it right there. That's why the Power 5 ball was really good, because you didn't have to use any overpower, so you had a much better shot of hitting it perfect. And that is no bueno. That is no bueno. Let's see what the shot would have looked like if I would have laid it up over here. Can I even get over to that area? Or am I completely behind the tree? Can't even get over to that area to see what the shot would have looked like. So let's just get over into this area. I'll just lay it up there. Just throw it up there just to see what it looks like. It would have been better in the spot that I'm in to hit lower down there where my opponent's at, because then it's flat ground and there's not really any elevation changes, because I'm higher than the cup right now. I really think an expert, if you've got the right club and the right ball, and if you get a little lucky on your trajectory, you could get damn near on in one, if not on in one, because the winds are so much higher in expert. Does that look like it's going right towards the tree? All right. My Kingfisher, there's max club. There's man. So I'm in about mid club, which is 2.1 per ring. Just a little teeny bit of backspin on it. 4-3, I'm going to do, I'm way uphill. I'm going to do a 5-ring pull. I'm going to do a 5 mile an hour pull. So I'm going to do 2 3/4 rings, somewhere in that neighborhood. Oh, then I hit it great. If I was going to hit it great one side or the other and still have a shot, that's the side. Because I didn't think I pulled out enough wind. Yeah, that's a huge elevation adjustment if you ended up there on the top. It'd be much better to come in on the lower part where you're kind of on the same level. Looking back at it from right there, when it spun around, you're still a little bit higher from where my opponent was than the cup. But I was way uphill. Excuse me. I'll give you guys some bonus content since you went through all this. We'll go do one more par 3. See if we can get, see what we can get out here. So getting through the trees with lower developed stuff is going to take a perfect shot on a max overpower, or I can do the layup shot and come at it. So I think consistency wise with lower developed clubs, even though you don't have a really good shot at the at an Albie from back there, I think going at it and doing the layup is probably the better way to go. Which hole is this? I don't remember which hole this is. I'm gonna do, yeah, hitting it perfect. That was like a 3-5 adjustment. In the rough. Ball guy was definitely lying. I'm almost thinking if you've got lower developed stuff and you're having any problems at all in this hole, bring a guardian. You can get in the hole right there where they're at. And you can backspin doing exactly what my opponent's doing. Absolutely. Okay. Get up there with your you better get back in there and put that on there, because when you switch clubs, it'll take it off. And just get right up in there and you can backspin it. You could get right up to your red line. They're not going to be able to do as much as they'd like because of the headwind. But you could set that shot up pretty good with a guardian where you're in the bottom of that trough and you can backspin up to the hole and practice that shot all week and get your adjustment right. That's the safe way. It'll keep you from ever rolling off the backside of the green, because you definitely don't want to roll off the backside where I'm at. Good game. Good game. Good luck in the tournament. All right, that was hole number 9. So that was just a first time playing the entire course with lower developed stuff, just to kind of get an idea of what we can get going out there, tanking a bunch of holes just to do the thing. I think the minimum score, like the par 4s, which is where we really want to try and make our money, are going to be a little bit more difficult with an EM6, EM7, or anything less, unless you bring out a bigger ball to help compensate for your club. So just trying to play to the strengths of it. I mean, the minimum score is -12, and you really need to pick one up somewhere. One of those par 4s, you got to pick them up. I think as the week goes on, we'll be able to dial in. My teammates are working really hard on the par 3s, and they've been having really good success. So I will go through and watch these videos tomorrow. I got a full day's worth of work tomorrow. When I get done, and I'm gonna get together with my teammates. I'm gonna kind of let my teammates do the work on the par 3s, and I'm gonna see what I can get from them, and I'm gonna continue to try and work on the par 4s and see where we can go. But I kind of like what I saw with these lower level clubs. I think we can still get a pretty decent score, and I think we still have pretty good shots on the par 3s to pick up some hole-in-ones. But the par 4s, where we're making our money, hole number 1 and hole number 5, those ones are going to be critical, and those are going to be a little bit tougher with lower developed stuff. But hole number 5 is the one that we really, really want to focus on this week. That's the one. If you do have even just a limited inventory of bigger balls, hole number 5 is definitely worth bringing them out on. You know, like if you've got a limited selection and you gotta lean them out there real, you got to put just a few of them out there on the course. Hole number 5 is definitely the hole that's worth bringing them out. All right, Redwood Cup Tournament, Monday's practice round. Thanks for watching.